This is Mac here from JLPT Bootcamp here with another book review, video book review. Today I want to talk about essential Japanese, speaking Japanese with confidence. This is Tuttle's new Japanese phrasebook. And if you know, a lot of people kind of talk trash about phrasebooks because they're very kind of fast foody way to get into the language. They don't really have, there's a kind of a feeling that you learn a lot of things, but you can't really speak the language with phrasebooks. But I feel like if you are starting to learn Japanese, phrasebooks are a really great way to kind of get started, get yourself thrown into situations and get a conversation starting, and kind of be friendly with people. I mean, there's some people in Japan that will speak English, of course, but if you can speak even a little bit of Japanese, even if you try to speak Japanese, you can get a lot farther with communication. And this particular book, it's rather thick. And it's kind of packed with some cool stuff. For example, there's a great section on small talk here, where you can kind of, get acquainted, get started in a conversation. You may even make invitations. Are you doing anything tonight? And if you want to tell someone to get away, get lost, go away, or I'll scream. Starting and ending conversations. There's also a few really great diagrams. For example, for a bike, if you're biking around Japan, something breaks, you can use this vocabulary list to help you explain what's going on. It even has phrases for hitchhiking, which, believe it or not, is kind of something that foreign tourists do, even foreign residents do. In Japan, there's a lot of hitchhiking. I've never done it personally, but I know a lot of friends that have had some success with it. It's kind of a great way to get around and talk to people. And if you have even a little bit of Japanese, it's a great kind of way to just meet some young people and chat it up. While you cross through Japan. And there's there's even a lot of interesting units like a camping, where it goes over all the camping gear. It might not be, you might not think of Japan as a place to go camping, but actually there's a lot of great mountain climbing, a lot of great campsites and things to enjoy in Japan. So definitely comes in handy. And it just covers most of the main topics. One kind of thing that I noticed is that if I can find a good page here, the Romaji pronunciation, if you could see that, it's not how you're used to, if you've studied Romaji, it's not exact Romaji. It doesn't exactly link up. This is more of a phonetic, how you would say it in English kind of guide here. Whereas, and then of course it has the full kanji, which is great to learn how to read. But if you are used to Romaji, this might be a little bit difficult to kind of understand at first, because it's written in more of a phonetic kind of guide way to help you help you say the words without really having to know Romaji pronunciation. So that's a little off, but if you're kind of first starting out and you're interested in learning with the actual characters, actual kanji and kana, then this is a really good book for that, because it has everything kind of spelled out as well. So great book, great way to get started talking in Japan, because you can just carry this with you And if you feel like you're going to go shopping or something, you can kind of whip this out, practice a few phrases, go into the store and start using the phrases and struggle with it, and kind of just force your way through the conversation and get it done. And that's a great way to get started with the language, speaking it and using it. So I really do like phrasebooks. I wholeheartedly recommend them, and Tuttle's got a really great new one that they published here. So check it out. Again, the link will be in the show notes. Check it out, and you can pick it up pretty much anywhere there's an Amazon store. So that's it from me.